Hello, hello, hello. This is your host again, Kashindi Andreas, for the Namdin Infotainment YouTube channel. Today I just have a quick topic that I want to just share and just talk about a bit. It's a question that I get a lot. Like people who know I'm a father of 4 children. I'm married. I have a wife. I'm studying 2 qualifications at the same time at the moment, actually, because I started doing a postgraduate diploma in project management at Triumphant College here in Windhoek. And I'm still doing my master's. I'm actually busy with my dissertation at the moment to finish off the master's in environmental management, in integrated environmental management and sustainable development. So the question that a lot of people ask me is that, how do you do so much? How are you able to do so much and you are still normal? Like, you don't complain about time management or time or not having time and things like that. How do you do that? So because I'm a full-time father, I'm a husband, I have businesses that I run, and when I say businesses, I mean like NEOLIFE business is a business I run. It's another stream of income. I have my own consultancy business, my own company. I run different projects. We are about to start a new project. We've just finished one other project. How do I get to do so much, and yet I don't complain about time? You know, I'm studying 2 qualifications. You know, things like that. How do you do so much? How are you able to do it? You know, so that's the question that I get time and time again. I get people asking me, how do you do? How are you able to do all these things? You work, there was even a time when I used to work full time, but I had 2 jobs, but I was still running businesses as well, and all these things. So I'm just saying, like, it depends on how important it is that how important the things that you are doing are to you. If the things are important to you, if those things are important to you, you will attach that importance to them. And by attaching that importance to them, it means that you are going to have to look at your life differently. But my life actually was never like this. You know, when I was an employee only, I had an employee mindset. And when you're an employee, you don't think of other things. You just think, okay, I go to work, I do what I can do, I go home, at the end of the day, I get paid at the end of the month. That's an employee mindset. So when I got involved into this business, and I thank God, the Almighty, for giving me an opportunity. In fact, not for giving me an opportunity, but for giving me the wisdom for me to go for that NEOLIFE business. Because in the NEOLIFE business, that's where I learned everything that I know today. So even one day when you find Mr. Andreas Kashindi has become a billionaire, thank NEOLIFE for it. I will never take credit from NEOLIFE, because that's where I learned everything. Now, when I introduce people when I call people and I say, look, can you come and join the NEOLIFE business? They look at me, oh no, am I going to be selling products? No, I don't like selling. Am I going to do what? Am I going to be talking to people? Am I going to invite people to come to meetings? Yes, you are going to do those things, but as you are doing those things, do you know what you're doing? You are selling. I started off by NEOLIFE, joining NEOLIFE business. Then I started learning slowly how to sell. I never wanted to sell. I also had the wrong mentality of the people who buy everything. They buy things from others, but they don't want to sell. Are you one of those people? It's a question to you. Okay. So when I started off, I also didn't like selling. So, but I started saying, okay, look, let me start buying some books on selling. So I bought a book, The Psychology of Selling, by Brian Tracy, for example. I read that book cover to cover. I read it over and over, and I read different chapters. I read different passages and things like that, and I became a good seller. So eventually, I got one white man here in Namibia who was working for the what is that Select Cars. It was a second-hand car dealership. It's no longer here, but it was there, right? He was working for it. So I went in the car dealership to buy a second-hand car for myself, and at the end of the conversation, I swiped the whole money. I bought the car, but he also saw that I have good sales skills. So he said, look, why don't you work with me? Why don't I give you every month when we get new stock, I give you the list of the cars that we have, and then you read up on them, you study what cars they have, and then you look for clients for me. Then you bring them to me. Then I give you $500 for every car that you sell. And that was small money now, $500. That was a few years ago as well, right? But I took it. And within a month, I got, I think, 3 people. I got my elder sister to buy a car. I got some other friends and other people that I know. I got them to buy cars. So I made my 1,500 Namibia dollars from getting 3 customers to buy cars from that second-hand dealership. You see what I'm saying? So, but it's NEOLIFE that trained me on how to sell. So, you know, eventually I'm getting now contracts. Now I'm doing tenders. I'm negotiating tenders. I'm negotiating bigger contracts for things now. But when I started off, it was NEOLIFE selling one product that's worth $200 or $100 or $150 or whatever. You see, and then that man eventually I sold him to him. We used to have a car cleaning product. I mean a car wash. We still have it. It's called wash and wax. Yeah. So we used to sell. I used to sell that. So then I got a small tender to supply the whole car dealership now. That same car dealership. I spoke to the same guy. He took me to the manager. I took the bottle there. I demonstrated. I said, okay, get some boys who wash your cars. Get a very dirty car. Let's wash it with using this product. And after that, they said, yeah, you can supply us. Then I started supplying. So I started making more money, you know. But all these sales, I got them from where? From NEOLIFE. So the whole point is you need to know what is important to you. If that same thing is important to you, you can allocate time. When I tell people to say come to a meeting on Saturday, I'll give you 2 days in advance. I tell you, for example, come to the meeting on Saturday, and I tell you on Thursday. This Saturday there will be a meeting, and somebody will tell me, no, I'll be studying, or no, I can't make it because I will be doing my home chores, or I'll be doing whatever it is that you are saying. That just means that this meeting is not important to you. And now, this is the same meeting that has made me over $1 million. I'm actually reaching about $2 million Namibia dollars now from the income that I'm getting from this NEOLIFE business. Now, seriously, if you were me, would you miss a meeting like that because you have to wash your clothes at home? Why don't you wake up early, you wash your clothes early, or you wash your clothes after the meeting? You see what I'm saying? Simple as that. It's how important. What is the importance that you are attaching to this thing that we are inviting you to? So basically, I just wanted to share to say, time management, I learned it from NEOLIFE. How to sell, I learned it from NEOLIFE. Now I'm doing bigger things. I'm doing international deals now. I have guys coming in from Angola who are coming from a big factory where I'll be starting to supply some medical items to the Namibian government and private hospitals and things like that. And all these things are coming from the NEOLIFE. Ideas are coming from NEOLIFE. The sales skills that I have today for me to be able to negotiate with big people, big factories now and things like that, it's coming from the NEOLIFE business. And like I said, I've been doing NEOLIFE ever since 2008. So this is my 17th year doing NEOLIFE, 17 years. So if your age is 17, you're watching this video, my sales skills are as old as you are. So basically that's what it is. But I'm just saying that I'm really trying to stress that time management comes from a business mindset. So if you have a mentality of an employee, if you have an employee mindset, you will never be able to manage your time. But if you are a business person, when I became a business person, and me becoming a business person came from the NEOLIFE business, that's when everything just changed. I started reading books about time management. I started reading books about sales, negotiation, how to add value to people, how to invite people, how to get people to be interested in what you are doing, and all these things. This YouTube channel started because of NEOLIFE. Now I'm using it for the different projects that I'm running. Soon I'll be announcing a new project that I'll be running again on this channel. And through my consultancy business, I have now a consultancy company that's certified, and it's got everything really. Basically, it's registered throughout and everything like that. So all these things are coming from where? From NEOLIFE. So attach that importance to this meeting. These meetings that we are inviting you to. So all the best of Godspeed. Let me not keep it too long, but I hope that somebody will be impacted by what I've just shared today. I hope that somebody will take what I've said and will say, look, let me also do this. Let me also try to do this NEOLIFE business. Because in NEOLIFE, my dear, you get trained in business. You get mentored for free. You don't pay. You don't pay people to mentor you. Now, these days, I got a lady who was telling me the other day to say, oh, no, I want to start a manufacturing business. Manufacturing business, you need, number one, you need to have a lot of money. Okay? You need to have investors. You need to have a lot of money. Shh. You need to have a lot of money. You need to have investors and things like that. So what I'm saying is, please put an importance in the businesses that you're doing, so that everything will be okay. All right, then. All the best of Godspeed. Take care. Bye bye.